Alright, guys, we are back. So, I checked it out, and yeah, it's not the end. It just does that for some reason because we still have a whole nother month, basically, a whole nother year to go through before we. So this year coming up is now going to be technically our last year. So, we went to the Stanley Cup Finals again, and we managed to beat the Anaheim Ducks in 6 games. I intervened in in game six just because I just wanted to see them celebrate because I wasn't sure if this was the last year or not, but we still have one more year left to go. And Dan Dublowitz scored his first NHL career goal on a empty netter, so that was pretty awesome. But yeah, basically we're going to look at our team progressions, how good or bad everybody else got, do the resigns. We really can skip over the draft because we don't really have any picks, nor do we need to go out and go get a draft pick because I think our prospects are all pretty much under control right now, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's just take a look at our contract situation and see how. Let's look at the player progressions first, then we'll look at the contracts individually. So let's see how good or bad everybody got this year. So overall, we'll take a look at forwards. So Claude Giroux still stayed at 90, which is good. Obviously, he's getting where he wants to be. It's not going to go up or down anymore. If he keeps playing the way he's going to keep playing, I'm sure he'll stay in 90 for the rest of his career. Galchenyuk is now leveled off. Same with Giroux as 4.5 White Stars, so he can still go up by 1 overall, but Galchenyuk is now done progressing at 27 years old, but still is an amazing first liner for us. Shinkruk still has another year to go. We have to re-sign Hunter Shinkruk this year, which will be interesting. Shouldn't be that hard to re-sign him. He may want Galchenyuk money again, but you never know. We can maybe get him for a little bit. Shen, 86 overall. He actually went up. He was 85, and now he's an 86. So Shen had another good year, bounced back. So yeah, his defensive category went up again. So that's good. Um, yeah, so he went back up to an 86 overall, which is awesome. Definitely awesome. Eddie Watt jumped up to an 84, which is cool. So he can play in the second line now. His defensive category is just ridiculous. Look at that. 99 defensive awareness, 91 shot blocking, 85 stick checking. His offensive category is actually pretty. It's not that bad now. So he's 84 overall, second liner, 25 years old. Still has the four green stars for another 2 years. So that's good for Eddie Watt. He can maybe turn out to be another Braden Shen of the future, which is good. So Coots went up to an 84. He was at 83 last year, so now he's at 82. Definitely because of that playoff series, I would definitely maybe give maybe his progression up to an 84 because of that playoff series. His defensive category has gotten really good now. But yeah, he didn't have the best season, but his playoffs was just spectacular with 9 goals. That's probably why he raised him up. So that's good for him. Dane Fox has leveled off at 83 overall, 27 years old still. Still a good player defensively. He's got great defensive stats. Now we're going to get into the rookie guys. So Morgan Klimchuk went up to an 81. He's still technically a third line scorer. He did have a pretty good year last year, 43 points in 82 games on that second line. Um, yeah, I still want to try to look for that strict sniper for the first line for that second line. Maybe we could trade some of these guys like Klimchuk and maybe like Dane Fox and get a good second liner to cover up for that, but we'll see. So Klimchuk's 81, Nick Cousins 79 still. We have to sign him this year. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that or not. Depending on how much he wants. I mean, we made that salary just because he was on a 3-way contract for so long. I mean, he didn't really perform all that well spectacularly. 46 points. It's all right, I guess, but we can let him walk if we want to. Sean Monahan, he didn't really progress all that much. 79 still. Jaden Hart went back up to a 78 if I'm pretty sure. I don't know. He could be a 78 still. He hasn't moved whatsoever. Dubajowicz is now up to a 74. Thomas Hertel is up to a 73. Yeah, he leveled off. Lundmark's up to 73. Kirkpatrick 73. Michaelot's up to a 70, so he could maybe get a couple more years. How's his offense turning out to be? Yeah, his offensive category is starting to get there now. His shot's starting to get there, which is what I want. He may be the sniper that we need after the GM mode's over. Stortini 69. Heyo. Henton 68. Cookin 65. Bork 64. Zuber 64. Basin and Rick Cook in the minors still. He was in the juniors. Okay, defense. Ryan Murray moves up to a 90 overall. Holy smokes. This guy is still getting better. Top 2 defenseman, 90 overall for Ryan Murray. That's ridiculous of what he is right now. That's just crazy. And we still have him signed for a long-term deal with Shea Theodore and Ryan Pulock. All three of those guys, their contracts come up at the same year. It's awesome. Pulak's 70, 87. Theodore went back down to an 86, so now he's back to top 4. I think Pulock might be top 2 now. No, he's still top 4. So, might be time to let Ryan Pulock play the top 2 with Ryan Murray now. But still, 87 for Pulock, 86 for Theodore. Nathan Beaulieu went up to an 86. He was 85 this year, so he went back up to an 86. So another top 4 prospect guy. Philippe Hedja is now a 79 overall. He's now technically a top 6 defenseman, but I think I would rather keep Philippe Hedja maybe one more year in the minors, since he is only 3 stars. I kind of maybe want to keep him for one more year in the minors so he gets full time. And Arturi Lehkonen went back up to a 79 overall, so he's technically a top 6 defenseman once again. So we can maybe let those 2 guys play in the AHL again. We'll have to see. Camphor, yeah, we're not going to re-sign him. Eric Roy, I'm not sure. We can maybe trade him. He didn't really bump at all. Capriva, yeah, he leveled off. Kevin Klein, we can maybe let him walk. He didn't retire, surprisingly. Ola Muller leveled off. Yeah, we can let him go finally. Well, maybe he can still help out the AHL team. Keitner, 68. Huxley, 65. Bentley, yep, nobody really there. And goaltenders, Gordon Peckham moved up to an 88 overall now, so he went up to 1. He went up 1, so he's 88 overall, still getting better, man. He's still getting better. And Pavel Konachev, maybe because of that amazing start at the beginning of the season that he had, now he's an 83 overall goalie. He's technically a starting goalie now, so that's cool. And Ron Peterson is a 76 overall from the year that he had in the AHL, so he'll be ready maybe by 26 to be a backup, like 25 or 26. But Konachev might want some starting goaltender money. We'll have to see. We will have to see. I would like to re-sign him again, but if the deal can't be there, then it can't be there. So we'll have to see about that. And yeah, that's basically it. So everybody kind of bumped up a little bit on offense, so we'll have to see. So now let's look at the contract situation of who has to be signed this coming season. So it's a lot of our rookies, the unsigned rookies. We don't have to worry about them. Klein, Camphor, Muller, yeah, we don't have to worry about them. Shinkruk, Jaden Hart, Eddie Watt needs to be re-signed this year. Lundmark, Hentonen, Borg, Zubris, Cook, Cookin. That's all skaters, right? That's all the skaters that we have. Yeah, so let's see. So two-way. Eddie Watt might want some money, so we may have to make a trade here at the deadline. I may want to consider getting rid of somebody just so Eddie Watt can take their place, because now he is a pretty good overall two-way forward that I would want to keep on my team, play on that second line. We need to sign Shinkruk. Jaden Hart we need to re-sign again. Muller, AHL, Capriva, AHL, Nick Cousins. I'm not sure how much he's going to want Steven Camphor. Maybe for depth. Kevin Klein. Maybe if we want to re-sign him again. That wouldn't be too bad. Bassin. That's basically it. So we have to re-sign this year. So we'll get through the... Let's get started. Why not? I got nothing to do today. So we'll go to the draft. Let's see. Let's see, though, first. Contracts. I want to take a look at what we have here. Okay, so forwards. So Giroux, Galchenyuk, Shinkruk are going to play first line again. Shen looks like Eddie Watt this year, and maybe Morgan Klimchuk on that second line. Third line, Coots, maybe Dane Fox, maybe Nick Cousins again. I don't know. I would want to maybe get like a third liner, and then Hart, Monahan, and a fourth liner again. Jay McClement retired. Aw, Jay McClement, no, he retired. That sucks. He did an amazing job for us. Yeah, so we'll have to see about that. And goaltenders too. We have to sign Konachev as well. Okay. Um. So how many forwards do we have? Hold on. Sorry guys. Trying to figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have 11. 11 forwards. We need one more forward once again, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see if we can make any trades done. Get done to make some salary cap room. So we'll have to see. If any of your teams are interested in any other of our guys, we can see here within the draft. So Edmonton has the first overall pick again. There's no shocker there. Okay, so let's see who technically could be up for trade. Giroux, no, you're staying. Galchenyuk, you're staying. Theodore, yep, you're staying. Controller ran out. Damn batteries, man. Pain in my ass. Okay. Always have an extra set of batteries, kids. Okay, so Theodore stays. Murray stays. Pulock stays. Dane Fox, he's injured right now. But I turned injuries off, so we can maybe trade him anyway. Dane Fox, yeah, I might want to get rid of him. That contract looks kind of big that I kind of don't want to take on. Nicola, he stays. Kirkpatrick, yeah. Monahan, he stays. Shen stays. Coots, he definitely stays. Eric Roy, Morgan Klimchuk stays. It's cheap for what he's worth. Turi Lehkonen, yeah, he technically can stay still. Hedja, he stays. Kainer, all these guys stay. Nick Cousins, we'll have to see. Eddie Watts stays, obviously. Shinkruk stays. So really the only guy I can think about maybe trading right now is Dane Fox. Yeah, you know what? I think I may trade Dane Fox just to maybe find something because he really doesn't put up the point total. I can maybe find somebody else in free agency or something like that to get some total. So why don't I trade Dane Fox away and maybe see if I can get something in return? I'm making the executive decision to do that. I can go out and get some guys in free agency. Why not? So because I have to do this in order to make some salary room. Cause let's see. Cause who are the top salaries on our team? Who else? Coots stays. He stays. He definitely stays. Klimchuk, yeah, he stays. Sean Monahan stays. They're cheap enough that I can take their contracts on. Klein, Gene Hart, yeah, we know. Arturi Lehkonen. Thinking about trading him. He's 79 overall as a top 6 defenseman. I mean, technically he could play it again. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, he goes in the minors anyway. I definitely can throw him in the minors again. Eric Roy, I may want to just trade him away. He's not really gonna benefit us all that much. And that 1.4 salary I may need. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna trade get these two guys together, see if I can get something in return. So, team that wants them that has salary cap. Chicago, why not? If you guys have anything that you may want to give me, I would definitely consider it. Maybe a prospect. Maybe a prospect that's ready to go. This Germain guy, did he get any good? He's 85 too. What? 85 overall, two-way forward, second liner. He's got amazing stats. Defensively, he's amazing. I want to go out and maybe get a sniper. Yeah, that Gremlin guy. He's still. Yeah, they have to sign him this year anyway. So, okay. So let's keep going here. A lot of teams are. Yeah, every team's interested in these guys anyway. So, let's send him to the West Coast to see if somebody on the West can take him. Sharks, yeah, we've done tons of deals with the Sharks. The Rangers could take him. I don't want to let them to bite us in the ass. Minnesota sounds good. Let's see if they have anything. Nicholas Subban, 81 overall sniper, scoring forward, 24, 3.5 green stars. He could play this year technically. Yeah, but they have to re-sign him this year. I need somebody with like a good contract as well. Good contract. Somebody with a really good contract that I could possibly get on my team. Let's see. Anybody else? Edmonton, you have the first overall pick, which you don't want to trade. You have the 22nd pick from Nashville. Uh, who's this Olsen guy? Byron Olsen, another prospect. We already have prospects anyway. I'm looking for a forward here. Columbus maybe again. Brandon Manning's still here. Still 85 overall. That's interesting. This Turnbull guy. Pat Turnbull. 57 points. I get 10. Nah. Schneider. Who's this guy? Nah, Stu Schneider. Just looking through these guys. Chicago has the biggest salary cap available. Nicoletti, no. Defenseman wouldn't be bad, man. They only have Horkoff, Wise, Subban. This Subban guy, 3 green stars. Vancouver, do you guys have anything that you want to trade? I could technically just get a draft pick. It wouldn't be all that bad. Akerstrom. This Carlson guy. Is this Luke Carlson? Yeah, that's the Luke Carlson guy from the draft this past year. Cody Hermia. 24 is the defensive guy. I need somebody with offensive. I need somebody with an offensive zing to him. Nope, he's a grinder. Somebody with some offensive zing. San Jose, you guys got room. That Brown guy. Trevor Brown, yeah, he's really good. He's a really good sniper. And he's on his last year too, damn it. If he would have had another year, damn, that would have been amazing if I could have signed him. Let's see. Any other first liners? Couture. Randy Morrissey. He's a sniper. He's got some alright offensive stats. He had 61 points last year, so that's not that bad. Maybe we could trade for Randy Morrissey. How much is he making? 3-year, whoa, no way. Jordan Wheel's still there in San Jose. Yeah, he's in the Cousins guy anyway. Man, it's difficult. It's difficult trying to trade these guys. I mean, the Rangers could take them. Who's this guy? Dean Ray. Don't have any idea. Delzato. They want to trade Rick Nash. Stahl. Kotsalov. Thornton. Hitting some lag there. Buck. No. I think I just might have to trade these guys for a draft pick. Yeah, probably just gonna have to trade them for a draft pick. That's fine. I'd be willing to do that. Let's see. Just send him to Chicago. Where's your draft pick at? 12th? I think they would trade Dean Fox basically for a 12th. For the 12th overall pick. I don't know. Will you do it? Isn't sufficient at all. Okay. Dean Fox and Eric Roy for Chicago for your 12th. Will that go through? Yes, it will. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll get a draft pick for this year anyway. Quick simming up to us. Don't know. Oh, I didn't even look at the draft class. That's fine. It's not really that big of a deal. Turner, Todd Turner, Sandy Reardon, Vitaly Desanov, Anderson. Let's check out this projected first round. So it looks like 2 defensemen, Todd Turner and Sandy Reardon. So this guy's scouted pretty well, looks like. A lot of green everywhere. Low 60s, maybe. Todd Turner. Maybe high. I don't know. He's got some 70s. He's got a lot of 70s. Let's just look at all the guys that we have scouted. So, Vitaly Desanov. Nope. Alan Anderson. This guy's. Jeez, look at his physical category. 93 aggressiveness, 93 body checking. What is this? What is his thing? He's a tough guy. Yeah, but he's not going to go to the third round. Brad Falk. Nope, we don't have him scouted. Tommy Kepninen. Kempanen, whatever. He's got some 70s. I might just want to go after another defensive prospect. Why not? So I think I'm just going to... I think Todd Turner is the guy who we should go after. Yeah. Todd Turner. Sandy Reardon, we don't have him scouted. Although, actually, no. Sandy Reardon was the guy who we should go for. I don't know. Who's better? Who's better? Sandy Reardon or Todd Turner? He has a lot more 70s. Yeah, I'm going to go with Todd Turner. And then just quick sim the rest, because I don't think I have a pick to the 4th round anyway. Yeah, I don't have a pick till the 4th round, but I want to see if maybe those guys could still be around for the 4th round anyway. I want to propose a trade. No, thank you. Could have got more for Dane Fox anyway. Yeah, I don't have the 30th pick until the 4th round. And no, you never might be able to steal something here. Obviously not. What was I thinking? Nah, of course not. Auto draft arrest. Dane Fox technically had to go eventually. Remember, he was only going to be a rental player anyway. Let me get a drink here, guys. Sorry. Okay. So, yep. Okay, so we're going to go start re-signing right now. Yep, 8.3 some $1 million to work with, it looks like. It'll probably increase. Yeah, we have 19 mil to work with. Okay. Get rid of Dane Fox's contract. That'll help things out. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Todd Turner guy. He was only 3.5 gold stars, so that's fine. Who was after us? I have no idea who the fuck was after us. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Forwards, let's get everything started here. Nick Cousins, let's see how much everybody wants. Nick Cousins. Oh, okay. Really? You only want 1-year deal. Okay. I can do that. I did not know he would want that little money. He's got a good offensive category still, and he could get shit done in that third line. So, okay. So, Nick Cousins, he could definitely get re-signed. Shinkruk, though, you're first on the list. Okay, you want 5 years at 9. I expected that. You're still going to get better, man. Yeah, 5-year deal at 8.9. 8.9 for Hunter Shinkruk for a 5-year deal. That'll be fine. Jaden Hart, I just want to see how much everybody wants. Yep, Jaden Hart still wants the same old deal. Perfectly fine by that. He may become stingy on this deal right here, so 1.69. Eddie Watt, how much do you want? You can become a restricted free agent. Oh, yay. Okay, Eddie Watt wants big money. Lundmark, yeah. We'll worry about those guys later. Henson and Allen. These guys we can release. Basson we can release. Yeah, those guys we can tender qualifying offers to if we need to. Okay, Steven Kampfer, Ola Moeller. If he wants a 2-way, I'm fine by that. Yeah, you want a 2-way. Okay, so we'll leave you to the end to help out the AHL team. Same thing with well, Kopariva we can get rid of. We can find some guys in free agency. Kevin Klein. He wants a 2-way now. He's 75 overall now, so he really dropped. Is he still a top 6 defenseman? No, he's in minor league top 2 now. Yeah, so he's not Not going to help out our team anyway whatsoever, so we'll have to release Kevin Klein. Steven Camphor, I think, is still top 6. Camphor's still top 6, so we can maybe use him for depth in the minors if we need to, as well as depth for the playoffs. So we can maybe sign him for like a 1-year deal. We may even be able to get him for a 2-way. We'll have to see about that. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll leave that off. Moeller, yep, Bentley, we don't need him. We can release him. Santala, he has 1 green star, but I actually think he may be worth something trade value-wise, so I'm going to sign him just because I think he could be worth something. If he's not worth shit, then he's not worth shit. But you never know. Okay, Todd Turner we need to sign. How much does Pavel Konachev want? Here's the big question. Yeah. Might have to tender a qualifying offer to Pavel Konachev and trade him. And get a new goalie because he helped us out, but there's just no way we can afford him on our team. No way. That would be a good 1-2 punch with Gordon Peckham and Konachev, but we know Gordon Peckham is the man here in Philadelphia, so okay. Camphor we're gonna leave off. Cousins, I might as well sign him. He doesn't want that much money anyway. I could probably get him for like even less, maybe like 8.8. Just really stingy him. Shinkrook we already reached out to. Jane Hart, we already reached out to him. Eddie Watt. We'll wait and see what happens with those 2 guys before we continue. Because remember, we have to leave room for free agency as well because we need to make some signings. Okay, so Todd Turner joined Centella. Nick Cousins renewed for that little contract. That's awesome. Shinkrook renewed for that 8 point. So we really only had to pay him an extra 0.8 mil, so that's good. Jane Hart renewed, good. So we have 9.4 to work with, which is good. So we can sign Eddie Watt. We can sign him. So Lundmark, he wants another 2-way. Obviously, we can sign him for 3 years. At whatever he wants, 6 point, whatever. 6.85, that's fine. Pekka Henson, I'm going to do the same thing with him. 3 years for that. Kostopoulos, no. Have to worry about these guys. Steven Camphor, we'll wait. Konachev, I'm going to probably tender qualifying offer. Yeah, I have to tender qualifying offer to him. All right, let's try to get Eddie Watt signed. He wants a ton of money. So a 3-year deal at like 5. Because he's going to cost more than Dane Fox, remember. I only did that for the reason because he's going to take his spot. So 3 years at 5.5, I definitely will take that, but I just want to see if I can lower his price a little bit. Tender qualifying offer to Pavel Konachev. And let's advance another day. Once again, this is going to be a long video. Very long video. Okay, so yeah, I knew he was going to reject. Lundmark renewed. Pekka Henson renewed. Ola Moeller, he wants a 2-way, so I'm gonna give him that. So he can do that. Eddie Watt, let's see. He still wants 6.7. Well, that's fine. He wants 6.9, didn't he? 6.7. He's gonna be making Braden Shen money. I want to pay you more than Braden Shen. Maybe like the same amount of Braden Shen. Maybe like 5.7, 5.8, 5.8 for that. Because you're gonna kind of turn out to be a Braden Shen in the future anyway. So I would do that. Yeah, Camphor I'm gonna release. And that's basically it. Yeah, this is the last year anyway, so we don't have to worry about salary anyway. It's not like it's that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal that we have to worry about something like that. Okay, so he renewed for like 5.7, so I probably could have got him for a little bit less than that, but that's fine. And Ola Moeller renewed. Konachev, we tender qualifying offer so we can trade him. And I think that's it. Yeah, everybody's signed. Cool. So now we can go into free agency. That was pretty easy. That we took care of that. And now we can go into free agency and trade Pavel Konachev. Because he probably has a good trade value because he is a starting goalie. So we'll take a look at it. Yep, free agency. Yep, yep, I know. Okay, so let's take a look at my contract situation right now and see what everything looks like here. So, forward-wise, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we need 2 forwards. We're going to need 2 forwards with 4.1 mil. We can probably get it done. Probably some fourth liners. That won't be that problem. Defense, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the thing. That's why I was wondering. Was Newski retired? Okay. So, Philippe Hedja and Arturi Lehkonen technically could make this team if I so choose to play them. I would rather want to play Philippe Hedja maybe in the minors for one more year and then put him on the NHL team. But then again, we could just technically use those 2 guys if we have to. If we can't find anybody, that wouldn't be that big of a deal that we can play them. But yeah, I mean, we technically can play them if we so wish. Goalie, we got it under control. We need a backup. We need a backup for Gordon Peckham again. Ron Peterson will play in the minors once again. Yeah, we need to trade Konachev. So, yes, that's basically it. So we'll take a look at free agency. So we need 2 forwards, maybe 2 more defensemen, 2 top 5 defensemen, top 6 defensemen, and we'll see what we got here. So let's see who's in free agency, who is available. Okay, so forwards, Krejci. Krejci wants way too much money. He wants 10 mil. No way. Jake Hallwag. He's from Winnipeg. He was the 3rd overall pick. Teddy Purcell's still there again. JBR, Jeremy Boyce Rotoval, Blake Wheeler. Try to go down here for these low guys. Let's take a look. Well, actually, no. Let's just keep looking through all the guys. So, Nathan Walker, Clark MacArthur, Kubalik, D'Agostini's still up there. Swing to Steve Downey, Daniel Winnick still there. Brandon Gallagher, Ropo, Ryan Whitebanker, Slaslav Galiev. Yeah. Okay. Any top prospects? There's a 3.5 star, but he's a 4th liner, and then Jake Holloway, who's 4.5 gold stars. So we don't have to worry about prospects for forwards and defensemen. Stefan Elliott. I'm not sure where he's from. Okay. Oli Mata from the Penguins. It's 82 overall. He wants way too much money, though. Mark Fain from the Devils. Janen Rissling. Steven Kampfer still up there, so we could technically sign him again. Oleg Zinejev. Chris Butler. James Butauer. This guy's actually pretty good. He's a depth defenseman. Hans Keller. Yeah, we'll have to see. Any prospects? Only Mata and this Zinejev, but he's already 26 years old, so it's not really all that important. Goalies. Any good backups this year? Konachev. Yeah, we have to trade him. Jacob Markstrom, maybe. He probably wants way too much. Yeah, he wants way too much money. Maybe like Johan Gustafsson or Christian Engström, but more like a Gustafsson, Risco, Rene, Wedgwood, J.P. Anderson. Yeah, we'll have to. Once again, we're in the later years where the free agents kind of suck. There's no really good prospects that we need to go after. We do have to trade Pavel Konachev, which we will do in the next video. See if we can have enough salary cap room to make a trade and maybe pick up some guys in the process. But yeah. That'll do it for this video. We will take it into free agency next time.